Green box, live counter ticking up. We're going to assume that means we are live, or very soon will be. Welcome back to the Storytime Network, where we are playing D&D once again. It is the last session of our Halloween special short campaign, something like that. Yeah, we've only lost one NPC potentially, which, you know, I think we did. Good job, us.
Yep. Except I got Kuro screwed up.
One out of how many could we have lost is not bad.
Not to mention, it wasn't really your fault. It was RNG that's deciding to screw you over.
Can't really do much when you get hit by a natural 20. There's no way to avoid that.
Yeah.
But what we can avoid is potentially having to do a final finish off. So let's dive in. So, last what happened with our four very all over the place heroes. Felix eventually managed to find an exit out of the sewers after some very tense sneaking sessions involving just basically picking up a bunch of enemies and then running away because there was just too many for him, because he was too scared to do guy it up.
Go fuck yourself.
But he eventually got out and found his way to the guardhouse and was able to be safe. Meanwhile, Kurogane and Seamus had to hold the fort down over at the marketplace. They and a few of the guards held off several horrible monstrosities. However, one casualty did occur as Kurogane was sadly bitten by an old man zombie.
He's not dead yet. There's still a chance.
Miraculously,
maybe he was an old man with severe injuries.
Well, regardless, Kuro was bit, but somehow, maybe through sheer force of will, nobody knows, he was still able to hold on despite his deteriorating state. Eventually, however, Kurogane and Seamus flushed out all of the infested zombies that were making their home in the sewers, allowing them to safely navigate through and find the entrance. To which then they spent the time taking the people out and getting them outside and evacuated safely. Once that happened, however, Kurogane parted ways from Seamus, not wanting to turn right then and there if it happened.
Yeah, Zombie Kuro probably would wipe the floor with me.
Probably.
And so he left, going who knows where, doing who knows what. Meanwhile, Jade, Tristina, Aldane, and Daron all gathered up and relaxed a little bit before heading on, going through various parts of the city, before eventually managing to meet up with Seamus, to which everyone was able to get a long rest even.
So I did get a long rest.
I said that anyway, that you were going to get one and that you got one.
Oh, I must have already... Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're good.
And luckily for Felix, he was able to get a response from Akra, letting him know that he has arrived.
I am here.
And so we are going to start off with Felix, as it is the sort of early morning at this point, like probably 6 o'clock. In the distance, you see fire, some buildings on fire in the distance, many prefab walls, quite a few that have been destroyed. And it's just upsetting, really, to see this once quite, friendly and lively place just sort of be made in ruin. But you you know that Akura is here to help you. And in fact, you are told actually by the time you wake up that a signal was placed outside of the city gates, to which they assume that is where Akura is.
So on the one hand, we go through the sewers. Definitely don't meet any, or shouldn't meet any zombies there, but might meet some on the outskirts.
From what you know, the guards have actually been coordinating with the ones that are outside. That you would know, Seamus and Kuro escorted from the marketplace, and they have been basically keeping watch in the sewers, ready to stop any zombies from getting back in. So it does sound like it's pretty safe. So you could get an easy access to the outside and meet with Akura.
I mean, the question is there an entrance right near where Akrua is, or would I have to travel along the wall, sort of thing?
You would know you could go through the sewers, because there is an entrance to the sewers in the guardhouse that would then take you to where the outside of the city walls.
How long from that exit of the sewers to Akrua would it take me? How long?
Considering there's no zombies in there anymore, and the guards would be able to guide you, and you'd be able to meet more guards who would then point you the rest of the way. Again.
Yes.
Can
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, because of that, you'd easily be able to get to Accra within like 50 minutes tops if you were able to like make a bit of a move on and didn't really dilly-dally.
Okay, yeah. Felix will head towards Accra.
Right. So as you make your way to the guardhouse, well, through the guardhouse and to the sewers, before you go, quite a few guards give you a salute. And they just say to you, make sure these bastards pay.
Will do. Well, it probably won't be me doing the ass kicking, but I'll certainly make sure that other people do.
They nod, and they see you off before you go into the sewers. You make your way through pretty easily. You do see quite a few guards, all in like a few groups, all quite heavily kitted out. They absolutely want to make sure that like nothing can surprise them.
Mm-hmm.
And so you make your way through, to which you find Akura just standing there in like what seems to be a chair made of ice. As he seems to be like, it seems to have formed like from the river that leads out to the ocean. He gets up, to which the chair immediately like goes back into water, and he just makes his way over to you. It's good to see you not dead, Felix.
Not for lack of trying.
Well,
there were a lot of
just
zombies in the sewers at one point.
I heard. But thankfully, things have been sorted, and it's fine. We can get through now. All I'll ask is that you cover me from a distance, and I'll protect you from anything that would get to your reach.
Will do.
Do you know where the others are, by the way?
Last I heard, Aldane and Dairon were headed to the market, if I recall correctly.
Let's head there then. If I remember the city as well as I do, we should be able to send a signal even if they aren't there.
If I recall correctly, I did fairly sure before my long rest I did use sending to tell them that Accra would be there soon,
Yeah.
if not was already there.
Yeah.
So they should know to be on the lookout.
Well then, How about we head through then? And he just like starts walking towards the entrance to the gates that are locked.
Felix
And
follows.
you
You know, he knows what Akira can do. He's not gonna assume that locked doors are gonna stop him.
We watch as like several guards, like young men, are about to stop Akira. And then you just see a couple of old men, or like older soldiers, like stop him. And the younger people, if you want a perception to hear what they have to say as Akira walks past, you can.
No, Felix is too busy just behind Akira's back, just going, "No, don't stop him! Don't stop him! Don't! No! This is bad. Let him go! Let him go!"
But yeah, you just watch as Akira walks by to the gate, and he just like stands in front of it, rubs a couple of fingers on it, just down, as if he's inspecting the gate. And he's just like, "Ah, right, a stone gate. That'll make things easy." And he just looks behind to you, Felix, and just says, "I'd get a few steps back. You don't want to be in the splash zone."
Back up! Back up!
And then he basically, you watch as like silver aura surrounds him, and he just puts his hand in sort of like a chop motion, all fingers extended. He slowly places the tip of his middle finger to the door, and then does like a 1-inch punch. And there's a delay. It can't be more than 5 seconds, but it feels like 5 minutes. There's just deafening silence as people are watching. And bam! A blast can be heard as just a hole forms through the gate door. Big enough that a few people could fit through. And Akira just walks through.
Well, make sure nothing gets through the hole. Bye, guys. And Felix falls through the hole.
You go through, and it's unsettling. Just at the front gate alone, there are countless zombies. And I mean loads. If you were to do a quick count, you easily estimate about like 25. And that's the ones you can see. There's a few in the distance you can hear. And Akira just starts walking through them. Like, bearing in mind, his normal movement speed is 70, which, you know, is more than double the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
He's not moving at a full 70. He's just moving at a brisk 35 feet, which is, you know, half.
Enough to take him steadily further away from me.
It's the equivalent of him doing, like, a slow walk. That for you would be, you know, race walking. But he's just like, you just watch as, like, zombies are getting bumped by his shoulders. And it takes him a delay to realise what's happening. You know, the zombies are realising, oh, this guy's moving past.
Yeah.
But in the time it takes for him to properly notice, you can easily, like, catch up with him. But you're having to, like, break into a jog to sort of make pace. As you're walking, however, you do actually see as one of the bigger zombies, the sort of bigger, muscular ones, one of them starts to approach. And Akira just looks to you and just says, "What the fuck? Are these the things that have been causing people so much trouble?"
Yes.
Alright. And you just watch as he cracks all of his joints. I'm gonna actually bring him next to you. And let me edit this about, actually, because, you know, people have moved, people have changed. Places, I mean. And I'm actually going to ask for a very quick initiative, Felix.
Okay.
I don't know why it's question mark.
Nat 20. Hooray!
So strange, it shouldn't be. I don't know. Let me actually bring one of them Crusher mutants in. And I will say it's the same music, because here's the thing, it's Akra.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. This thing was not ready. This thing was not ready for today.
I'm just perplexed why Akra's in, like, question marks for his name. That's so odd. I'll have to
To be
figure
fair,
it
were
out.
any of us ready for today?
No.
I don't know. So, you go first, Felix. From what you can tell, the mutant is a good 70 feet away from you.
You know what? Instead of doing anything, I'm going to hold an action of a firebolt for anything that comes at Akra's back.
Alright. Akra's turn. And he just watches. It's like he doesn't even move, it's like he teleports. Because he just moves that fast into range. And you already find his fist is on fire as he connects with the creature. I feel like that should... No, that makes sense. Yeah. Why is it doing automatic dice rolls?
I don't know.
Roll 20 is so stupid. But yeah, that hits. And he deals, 16 points of damage to it as he just punches it right in the face. And then you actually watch as fire reaves the wound in a delay. And then he gets to roll the d10 damage. Not too much, but the creature is noticeably knocked back. Just from the blast anyway and the sheer force of the hit. Wasn't really expecting to be hit so hard. And then he goes again with another punch. Definitely hits. For 9 damage. And then he goes again. For 10. And then again. Does that hit? I don't think it does. Well, it wouldn't, but you watch as the creature actually manages to, like, move backwards and dodge the fist. Only it doesn't, because you watch as, like, for a brief second, Felix, an arm similar to, like, Rua's astral arms that you can summon just pulls the creature into Akra's fist, making it hit.
Yeah.
For 8 damage. That was his third attack, and now he gets his fourth attack in. Dealing 13 damage. And Akra actually just nods and says, "Oh wow, that's a surprise. I didn't expect this to actually tank all that. Alright then." And then he just glows in a silver aura and goes for what do you call it? Flurry of blows. Actually doesn't hit for once. But that hits for that much. God, so how much did he do in total? That's 10, 19, 29. Does he kill it? I don't think he kills it in that much. I definitely know he doesn't.
That's a lot of damage.
It's almost like he is just bullshit and like, you know.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Well, he dealt 51 points of damage to it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking damn.
And in fact,
Wow.
because he's unsatisfied, he's going to do another key point to another a D10 points of fire damage,
Oh.
and now it is dead.
Okay.
As he just punches it into non-existence. There is literally nothing left of it. And combat's over. You actually watch as Akira turns around to look at you, Felix.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually see as a few zombies were slowly making their way over. The moment Akira turns around, a lot of them back off.
Huh, I didn't think zombies worked that way. Oh well.
You should see some of the things I've given Fia to. This is nothing special. And from what I can tell of these things, they have slight traces of what makes them people still left. So they probably remember what it's roughly like to feel fear. And yeah, he just starts walking. Do you follow?
Yep.
I'm guessing you do. So meanwhile, with the other party, as Seamus, Daron, Haldane, you wake up early in the morning, and it's just an uncomfortable quiet. Morning has come, you have lived.
So, you meet up with Akira and Felix? Hello?
Jack,
Yeah.
Dylan, are you
Yeah,
here?
let's...
Yes.
What? Sorry.
Sounds
My,
like you'll have to repeat yourself
Headphones were a
again.
bit wonky for a second.
Yes, I said let's meet up Felix and Akira.
Yes, let's go.
Well, do you even know where they are is the thing.
I don't know. I'll send a sending to Felix through the stone.
What do you say? As you all get ready. Tristina and Jade are still there, but you know.
Where are we precisely?
So you're in the marketplace still.
Right. I remember now. Sorry, I'm not running on a lot of sleep right now.
It's fine.
Neither am I. So you're in good company.
Yeah. The sending says, I'm with Christina, Jade, Dairon, and Seamus. We are at the marketplace. Where do you want to rendezvous?
So, Felix, as you're walking with Akira, you begin to hear that.
Sorry, can you just repeat what the message actually said?
Yes. I said, I'm with Tristina, Jade, Dairon, and Seamus. We're at the marketplace. Where do you want to rendezvous?
Stay where you are. We're on our way.
Understood. We'll see you soon. I let them know that, I let the rest of the group know that Felix and Akira are on their way. And
Right.
they just want us to hang tight while they make their way over.
Sounds good. Probably gonna need to make our way to the castle.
Most likely.
You do notice Jade brightens up hearing that Akira's coming. And she says, I'm glad to know he's safe. And hey, with him around, things should change for the better.
Yes, but I'm worried that whoever's doing all this has a plan for him.
Who knows? I mean, I'd like to think, Akira could handle himself. I mean, from the time I knew him growing up, he seemed to handle pretty much anyone and anything he could.
I agree, Jade. It's just there's a part of me that's paranoid.
I know.
I'm paranoid can keep you alive under the right circumstances.
Tristina nods along and just says, when he gets here, we're gonna split off. We need as many actual soldiers we can get to have some form of chain of command to meet up with the others. And if you have Akra with you, you don't really need us, do you?
No, but it's probably best that you guys try to locate Guy, if any.
Well, that's partly also what we want to do.
Once Akro arrives, then yes. We're off in search of Guy and other reinforcements.
Yeah. We'll take care of the main threat. You guys try to do what you can to retain control of the city.
They nod. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Yeah, it probably only takes you guys like only a few minutes, really, like probably 5 minutes. And then Felix, as you arrive at the marketplace, you just see Akira knocking on the front door of the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
But he just does not stop after the first knock. He just keeps going and waits until he gets a response. And Seamus, Aldane, and Dayron, you just hear this knock that goes on and on and on and doesn't stop.
What's the pace of it? Is it like or is it like faster?
Or slower.
Is it shaving
Oh,
a
just
haircut?
like
Can you hear my knocking that
yeah,
I
it
was
should
doing
be shaving
then?
a haircut.
Can you hear the knocking that I was doing then?
I did.
Kinda.
It's just like one
Here's what
knock
it
over.
should be.
It's like knock. It's pretty much just like knock, 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 and it does not stop.
It's funny.
Sounds like Akira's here.
Jade nods.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he used to do that all the time. If you check from the windows, you just see Felix and Akira just knocking on the door over and over and over and over. He is not stopping.
Someone open the door, Jesus.
Felix, from
I'll
what you
open
can
the door.
tell, Felix, from what you can tell, the wood's starting to chip where Akira is knocking in that single point.
Alright, we get it, you're here.
He's still knocking. As he's looking up at you, Aldane. He just is
Would
going.
you like us to open the door for you, sir?
He just looks to you, Felix. As he's still knocking on the door.
I open the door.
Yep, you open the door, you see Akira, and you see Felix. And Felix, you see your friends.
Oh, good. None of you are zombies. That makes things easier on me.
Same. You're not a zombie.
Oh no, Seamus has been looking awfully famished lately.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't want to
That's
eat your
hungry.
brains. I want to eat your ass.
I mean, he is a
You want to
starving
eat my
artist.
ass? Sorry, dude, I'm not really interested. I'm flattered though, but not interested.
That ass be looking scrumptious.
Anyway,
Akira, have you been apprised of the situation so far?
I know what I need to know. All I know is that there's creatures out and about. My grandson's at the castle because someone wants beef with me. Do I need to know any more?
Nope, that's pretty much it. Just so you're aware that someone wants beef.
You know, I can't imagine who it would be, but, well,
You have
I
a lot of
probably won't.
enemies.
I mean, most of my enemies have either outlived or know better. This this guy's probably too stupid to be either one of those.
Felix, did you encounter him? Oh no, Dairon, you encountered him, right?
No, I was
Did
the
he
one
say
who
he had a
encountered
name?
him. It was not fun.
Yes, I
Please.
don't remember. Out of character, Gen does not.
Intelligence check if you want to remember the name.
I remember
I'll
the
take
name. It's Galpew.
20% skill.
Oh, yeah. Felix just says Galpio.
$19.
I don't think Felix would, forget this name.
Akra just wrinkles his nose. That's just an anagram of plague.
Of course it is.
Well, that sounds pretty appropriate.
I mean, yeah, you just weren't sure. That was. It's probably a
Anyway.
pseudonym, but anyway.
Oh, it's definitely.
Well, it doesn't really matter what he's called, because after today, at worst, he'll be a bloody smear on the wall. As he just cracks his neck, and all of you see his eyes glow silver for a second. From what you can tell, he's barely restraining his own rage. If he was on his own, there probably would be a big, chasm in the area from where he'd tear a path.
Yeah, that's.
So then, let's go. Let's not waste any time, right? As he just looks to you guys.
Let's go.
Jade and Tristina do wave you guys off as they head to the entrance.
Try not to die.
We won't, don't worry. As she just waves. Actually, do any of you want this? She just holds up the flame tongue axe.
I look over.
The thing is, Aldane, you wouldn't be able to use a shield.
Yeah.
And there is still a chance you could get bitten by something.
I'll pass on that offer.
Just nods. Alright then. See you guys.
Bye.
Farewell.
You converge, and these two leave.
The gang's back together.
So then, should we make haste? Akra just
Yeah.
says. Yeah.
Well, let's get it.
As you make your way through the city, it's just quiet. The only thing you really hear are the sound of burning buildings, and just the occasional moaning and groaning of a creature. But with Akra, he can just zoom in and pretty much punch one of them to death in one hit. And if they don't die from one punch, they're dying from the second punch. And if they don't die from the second punch, well, then Akra can just chuck out as many fireballs he can use. But yeah, as you make your way through the city, I actually want you guys to give me survival checks, each of you. As you actually will need to sort of find your way through the city, as there's a lot of destroyed parts. Okay.
I'm not very good at this. You know this.
Okay.
Oh no.
Seamus?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I thought I had it open, but I gotta.
I will survive.
I will survive. I will survive.
You
That
do good. And now Akra is also going to roll.
Yes, sort of what I expected.
So Seamus passed.
Am I the
So-
only one? Oh, okay. Not the only one.
Yeah, you're the only one who passed.
Oh my
Akra got,
That's
plus
just a matter of
11 what you
course.
got, so...
Yeah.
So, Daron and Aldane, it's just really hard for you to know where to go. It's sort of really easy to lose your bearings. Felix is just barely knowing, oh yeah, that's where I've been to that shop before, I've seen that place before. But it's really awkward because, you're having to go really alternate and awkward paths. Some of these paths involve you going through buildings to make your way through. But Seamus, you can easily know that the way you'd have to get through now probably is the park. That sort of leads between the lower and middle tier districts.
All right. So I kind of direct the squad that way.
So, I'm going to ask, because you're going on to a new map, give me a marching order going up.
Do we have to be single file?
No, you can be as wide as you like, actually. No, you can be as wide as this box. Give me a sec. So you can do 4 by whatever you'd like that, if you can see.
Okay.
It's up to you. Or you can just be like, 2 together, or whatever. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I feel like they think you should switch with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Felix should be in the front.
Akras will advocate for the back, just because he can actually. It really doesn't matter how far away he is. That, and if something's behind you guys, he can take the hit.
Yeah.
I'll
So you'd have-
slide up
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, so this is what you want. I'm going to copy paste you onto the map. Fun fact,
the map,
immediately after
the
the
map.
session, I had my flash of inspiration and pretty much did everything right afterwards.
Nice.
So, here you go, and plop you down. So as you look around, it's probably one of the more pristine parts of the area. There's not really any damage or even any things going on in the area. It's just eerily quiet. Too quiet, I'd say. Like, even the sounds of, like, zombies have stopped. What do you do?
Can I do a perception check to see if there are any
I
baddies
want to
in the
also
back?
do. I want to do a perception to locate an enemy.
Yeah, all of you can.
Perception. Oh.
Wow, wow.
Do you want the 14 again, or do you want the 14?
I'd
I'm
argue
actually
as,
mad.
as the GM, I would argue 14, just to hedge your
I don't know.
bets.
The 14 looks really appealing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm the GM and I know what's gonna happen, so I'd say the
You're
14.
right, you're right. Well, I got in the 14 to 17 range. Damn.
Has everyone
Poor
rolled?
kid.
Yes, they have. Akru will also roll, just because. Who knows, he might get a shit roll. He does only have a plus 18 to this.
The fuck? The fuck?
I think he finds anything. So that does remind me of a game I played in a couple of years ago now, where a friend of mine's character had really high +2 perception. Got a really high roll, was one off the stealth roll of the ghoul that then killed him.
That's unfortunate.
Would you believe it? The enemy rolled a 33 to stealth.
Jesus.
No, I'm joking. Also, that was a nat 14 Akra rolled.
Yeah.
So that was under the top quarter of his dice.
Fucking
Like, to
insane.
give you an idea, his passive perception is 28. Which is pretty good, I'd say. Just trying to find the right music I wanted to use. Is this the one? I think it is. No, it's not. Here we go. So, in the distance, you just watch as Akra suddenly jerks his head to the side. And you just hear him say, "Wing flaps" in the distance.
Ruh-roh.
And I get my crossbow out.
Seamus gets the
Yep.
bagpipes ready.
Fun fact, the DC was, what's it called? It was actually just a 20.
Oh. I was the closest one and not even that close.
And the rest of you begin to see what you've barely just been able to see in the distance before. The thing that's been flying around.
Uh-oh.
which would be...
Please tell me it's not a big ass thingy
Well,
that we have to
here's
fight.
the music.
I don't like the name of that music.
It's actually not too bad.
Why do
Yeah.
I hear boss music?
You hear it in the distance as it flies and lands just in front of you. As you see it above, this flying over this large winged creature with multiple insectoid eyes and mandibles for a face. It's got almost human-like hands as like talons, big black
Well,
wings,
that's horrifying.
and it's covered in dark feathers. And it just lands on the ground and does this inhuman, almost lion-like roar. Initiative time, fellas.
Are you kidding?
Or
Well,
Daira.
Akra fucked up with that.
That's like my best initiative in a few weeks there.
Oh, that's quite sussy. What's Jack gonna get?
No idea, but it's probably gonna be bad. Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
It's rare that I'm bringing up the rear.
Hmm.
So, Felix, once again, you are top of the initiative chain. What do you do?
So is this thing landed or is it still flying?
It's landed.
And it is how far away? 55 feet.
Perfect counterspell range. I
Hmm.
mean, what?
Well, luckily
Implying
I've got my good friend Seamus here to counterspell the counterspell.
Yep.
Just gonna send the opening shot of a firebolt at it then.
Yeah, go for it, my guy. Let me check if that's actually enough. Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna be quite sad if that wasn't enough to hit it.
Oh
You
yeah.
hit it square in the face. It just does a
Ooh.
loud, almost like insectoid chitter.
15 fire damage.
That's a spicy
That's-
meatball.
A
Yeah.
lot of damage.
Still looks pretty ready though. Do you move?
I am also going to give Bardic Inspiration to Dyron. And then I am indeed going to flee off in this direction.
Can't move through buildings, don't forget.
That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You could just do that, and then...
It's 5 feet. I think I'll be fine.
That
I-
5 feet can mean all the
Famous
different...
last words.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm gonna get away.
No, if you've said that, that's fine. Moving on. Perfect. You're still within range of the AoE. I mean, what? Seamus, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Hmm.
I mean, the issue is, because we've got Akira with us, it's got to be very tough.
Yeah, so I'm like
so we just
debating.
lost
Should I,
Kaido.
should I just come out the gates and use Shatter, or should I blast them?
The thing with this, though, Seamus,
Yeah.
most people don't account for Akira. No one ever thinks, oh, I have to prepare for a fucking, like, effectively a
A
demigod
demigod.
in mortal form. You know.
True. I think I'll just chip at him with a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Does
Nope,
that hit?
That didn't hit.
Give me a
The
second
second one
to
hit?
refresh rolls for me. The second one hits. The first one definitely does not. So you try and aim, and unfortunately, because of the size, you're having to look up, and the sun sort of gets in your way, so you end up missing the first shot. But the second shot does land. And for 6. I mean, yeah, you rolled above half.
And I'm gonna fan out as well. I'm gonna go basically the opposite way of Felix. So, what was the thing I have to press to like drag it?
Drag and press Q each time.
That's
so
what
you
it
know
was.
the ruler for your movement.
There's that. Boom.
Moving there.
Yep.
So, the mutant flaps its wings and just lets out this now humanoid-sounding scream as it flies. Oh wait, no, that'd be under you guys. Yeah, actually, it makes sense for it to be under, because then, you know, you guys can then move. As it just flies above you in like a burst of speed, and then goes to make a talon attack at you, Daron.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
Yep.
As it deals... Oh yeah, I forgot it does that much damage, I forgot. 13 slashing damage.
Can I uncan?
Yes, you did see it coming.
I mean,
And now
I'd
for
worry
you-
for Darren's vision if they didn't see that giant
Yeah.
bird coming.
Lucky you, Jack, it rolled a nat 2, which means it got a 13.
Sorry,
Fucking
kind
hell.
of 13 damage.
Yeah, you took 13 damage there on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So half
Yeah.
that to 12.
To give you an idea of how easy it can hit, it rolled a nat 2, got 13 in total,
Damn.
so it misses you. And then it opens its mandibles wide and goes to bite Akra,
Oh boy.
gets a nat 1. You just watch as Akra Matrix dodges it. And then, as soon as it goes for that, it flies up and moves away from you. And you can't, it can't provoke opportunity attacks. I just need to check how far. So it went 60 feet, went there, and then yeah, then it went another 20 feet high. There we go. So it's 20 feet in the air as it's Akra's turn. Which means, actually, does this work? Oh no, this might not be good. For it anyway. So all of you watch as like water begins to form around Akra, and he grips it in his hands, and he like it makes a solid form that looks like almost a whip as he stretches it out and goes to hit the mutant with it, dealing. How much extra damage is this going to be? It's 1 key point. And then he deals right. So he has to then do D10 plus that, is it? What's the thing? Oh, D10 plus wisdom mod. So it'd still be a +6 to hurt. It deals that much damage to it. And now it has to make a dexterity save. It's actually not too dexterous. And it
Shocking.
fails. As you just watch as Akra whips it, pulls it by the neck, and just drags it down. So it's right above you guys, within melee range. Which also means it's within melee range for Akra. And you just watch as he basically like starts like aura-ing the shit out of this from under. As he makes a punch. Hits. 11. Yeah, wrong sheet. Goes again. Hits. For 7. That was minimum damage. Hits again. for another minimum damage. Wow. And hits again for 13 damage. And now he does his
Wow.
fourth. And now he does his fourth attack. Wait, I need to just check this. Where is the ability? That'd be a +6. So again, you watch as it's about to dodge out of the attack, but then again another sort of like quick formation of an arm that looks similar to Rua's astral self with his arms, just yanks it down by the face and gets forced into taking this punch for 10 damage. And how much does that deal in total? 14 plus 11 plus 7 plus 7 plus 13 plus 10. So Akra just did 62 damage. And you just hear this inhuman wail come from this creature as Akra has just beaten the shit out of it. And now it's your turn, Aldane. It is within
Sure,
melee
sure.
range, so you can smack it.
Kill.
It did not look like it was prepared to be yanked downward.
Excellent. Yep, it's on Stabity.
That will hit.
Excellent.
Yep, that's 6 damage.
And stab it again.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Darn. Okay.
Are you moving?
I will. Yes, I will move over here.
That's fine. You are now not directly under it. Daron.
I am directly underneath it, so.
Yeah.
This is an isolation, but since Akra and Aldane are melee, do I get advantage
No,
from flanking? Okay.
you're not flanking with it. You'd have to be directly. You'd have to be above the creature, like on it. You could still aim and attack, though.
Can't Dyron move to the opposite me and then get flanking?
No, because it's still like above you. If it was
Oh,
on level,
never mind then.
if it was on level terrain, yes.
I see.
So what are you doing, Daron?
I'm gonna attack with isolation because I have sneak attack, so I'm
You
gonna
don't
try
have
and take the shot.
Well, you don't have isolation.
Yeah, my +1 cross, my +1 rapier.
Yeah. It's just got isolation on the thing. Are you aiming? Again,
No, 13, just the 13.
are you going to use your bardic inspiration?
Yes, please.
Yeah, roll it.
What's the die size? Sorry.
Oh, it's a D6, I think.
Should be on your sheet to say.
Yeah, I'm looking.
D8, I believe.
Roll a d8 then.
Yep, D8 at 5th level.
Yeah, 5th level. Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
There we go.
21.
That hits.
That'll do.
So you do get sneak as well.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Juicy damage.
That is what in total?
24.
E4, nice.
And
It
then I'm gonna
does
take.
not hit that.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you can.
And then I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Yeah, you move away from it.
Sorry, just wanted to make sure I get my full 30.
It's alright. Felix, it's your move now. What do you do?
sheet. Gonna... That'll probably be far enough. Let's get a bit further out of range. That'll leave me how far away from it? Ooh, 30 feet. 30 feet is quite nice. Do want to use a spell slot is the question.
Up to you, my guy.
Why not? I'll cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
Darn.
Does not hit.
Yeah. That's all for me.
Seamus.
Okie doke. Is the thing up in the air still?
It is off the ground, but just like barely like it's only above Akra, so it's like 10 feet above you. Really?
Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna start blasting.
Then I started blasting.
Second one hits.
Yeah, second one does hit. Oh, much better.
It's a spicy boy. And let's see. Yeah, my crew's like right there. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Aldane.
Aldane, you are now bardically inspired.
Woohoo!
Now it is the mutant's turn, as it lifts into the air, again, not being able to provoke, as it flies straight for Felix,
But why?
because it's not stupid. I'm guessing a 20 hits, not a nat 20.
A 20 hits, yeah.
You take 11 slashing damage, as it just smashes you in the face with the talon. It then begins to fly across, going to hit Dayron.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that makes
18. Yeah?
that hits.
Now it hits you with 9 points of damage from another talon.
Yep, I'm uncanny dodging.
Yep. And then it flies again, landing on top of the carriage, as then it goes to bite Seamus.
Hmm.
That is, in fact, a 22.
God damn. Yeah, that hits.
And the bite does hurt more. That is 19 points of piercing damage.
Fuck.
As now you are grappled, as it holds you in its mouth.
Why me?
Because it likes numbing skinny bars.
So, I just want to check. I'm just going to copy and paste it, because I wanted to remember how much range it had. It's not that there's a second one coming. So it was there,
That's reassuring.
moved 25 feet, and then moved 65 feet. So then it lifts off the ground with the remaining 15 feet in the air with Seamus.
Great. Oh, come on.
As, yep, you are now in the air with it.
Boy, I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
Akra looks around, and then he's like, wait, why do I need to give a shit about distance? And he just starts walking up the wall of the building.
Anti-gravity?
He's a monk, he can do that. Monks can do that.
That's sick as hell.
Give
Love
me a
that.
sec. Yeah. You just watch as he runs up the wall, getting himself on here. To which then he spends more of his movement to get there. As he jumps, and then blinks as he casts Misty Step to land on top of it. You then watch as he stands above the creature, fist raised, covered in this beautiful silver flame, as he then just punches downwards, going for an unarmed strike. Wait. Need to do that, and then I need to check its ability. I don't know why I keep tagging it up. Oh yeah, once on each of your turns. So, again, similar before with this astral self arm, as Akira is about to fall off, but this arm just pulls him on and makes his fist connect for 8 damage. He then just keeps punching downwards, like Dio with the road roller. That one misses though. That one does hit. Obviously, anything that can't be hit with a 31 would be horrifying. That was a nat 19 as well.
I'm trying to think, a Pathfinder Will-Wisp might avoid a hit at 31.
Now his third attack.
Let me check.
Hit. And then again, hit. Yep, you just watch as he starts like trying to punch it right in its eye. And you're just hearing squelching sound, Seamus, as its eye's being destroyed in front of you. And so he deals. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I did 5 hits. I'm cringe. I don't know why.
Okay, no, its AC is only 26, so 31 would have hit it.
That's still bullshit.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
still
only
utterly ridiculous and fucking wiped
that much.
our party, but you know.
So, after that, it does a legendary action.
I was wondering when I was going to pull those out of the bath.
As it starts to bite down on Seamus.
Great.
Does a 14 actually hit you?
Shit. You know,
Does it, not?
matches. It
Oh,
matches
so it does.
my armor
It
class.
does hit.
Yeah, that hits. If it matches,
Take
it
seven-
hits.
You take 17 points of piercing damage.
God damn, I'm almost dead here.
Rip.
Aldane.
We need to get you armor, dude.
No, he needs better dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, good.
You're not within melee. It's in the air.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll just move over here then and launch a javelin at it.
Yeah, you could. You can.
Unfortunately, I have to remember to turn off dueling style. Because javelins don't get dueling.
That hits.
Yay! That's some duality right there.
It lands right in its bum.
Ah. I'll do it again.
That does
Ooh.
hit as well. Don't forget to mark your javelins.
Yep, I'm down 2.
14 damage isn't anything to sneeze at though, especially with javelins.
Yeah.
I think that's the most I've ever seen anyone do a javelin in a campaign I've played in.
It's really hard to do
Yeah,
damage with
Steve's-
javelins.
So,
There's
as a
not a whole
legendary
lot of uses.
action, as it's the end of your turn, Aldane,
Mm-hmm.
it goes for another bite on Seamus. That's 22. Seamus, you take 21 points of piercing damage.
I do, and I'm down.
As it just, you all hear a sickening crunch, as it then just throws Seamus on the floor, as he is now KO'd. Actually, I should
Oh,
do
shit.
that one. Let me do this one for you. There you go. Dayron.
I'm... Shit. Aim and fire, aim and fire.
Yeah.
18.
Lucky you. Hits. And... Wow.
23.
23 is a very spicy meatball. Does look very weak. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do.
So, as a legendary action, it begins to move.
Oh,
How many legendary actions does this fucking thing have?
enough.
Yes.
Enough.
As it flies and lands directly in front of Felix, right here. Felix.
This
Oh,
is
you'll be
not
fine.
where I
Don't
want to
worry.
be. Question, if I Misty stepped out, would I take an attack of opportunity?
It's only if you walk out the range.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty step my ass away.
Where?
There. Just stick my finger on the screen so I can remember where I'm going.
There? Like here?
Yeah.
Oh, there? Yeah, perfect. Now what?
Gonna cast me a... So what does it look like? Does it look like it's got any glaring elemental weaknesses? Just out of curiosity.
Give me an Arcana check.
I should be good at this. But
No
alas.
You've
Right.
never fought this kind of thing before.
What are my options with Chromatic Orb? Acid, Cold, Fire, Lightning, Poison, or Thunder? Oh.
You could just die. That's what you could also do. The aura.
No. Instead, I'm gonna cast another Witch Bolt.
Alright. And it misses again. Nice. Anything else?
Not really. Not much. Well, I could.
You can move.
I can move. Yeah.
You could just run away and leave these guys.
That would be cruel, and I don't want to leave my friends.
This is
Aw,
non-canon.
he thinks we're... Aw,
poten-
we're his friends.
This is potentially non-canon, so you could. It technically wouldn't have happened. It's more of a what if at this stage.
Move
Right,
over
you go
here.
there.
Yeah.
Seamus, give me a death save. Nat 20, do it. Be a Giga Chad. Nat 20, come on. Nat 20.
Watch him getting that one.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
that is a fail. That's 1 out of 3 fails.
So can someone maybe, I don't know, fucking chuck a healing potion at me or something?
They can't glass you with a healing potion. This isn't Overwatch.
I know. It's too bad I'm the only one with like healing word or a
So
ranged
mutant.
healing spell.
Mutant begins to move in and just screeches as it goes to attack Darren with a claw.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Unfortunately, Seamus, paint doesn't have many healing properties.
Darren, is that does a 22 hit you?
yeah, of course it does.
I mean, I have to check. Well, it rolled weak. It only rolled 9 damage.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Aldane, does a crit hit? Yes, that will absolutely hit you.
Wow, thanks for asking more
For
questions.
18 points of damage as it just squashes you like a pancake.
Ow.
You have to stick your thumb in your mouth and just blow out like you're inflating a balloon to get out into shape again.
Is that some
Oh my
fucking
god!
Looney Tune?
It turned Aldane into a Looney Tune.
And then it flaps its wings,
The fuck's
lifts
the
into the
Looney
air,
Tune?
and lands immediately in front of you, Felix.
Oh, I was hoping the building nearby would mean that he
19.
couldn't do that. 19 hits.
That is 19 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
Oh boy, no, that's not happening. Not at least not that much. 19. Let me think.
How much are you reducing it by? You still grappled.
Oh, great. So 19, take away 3 for intelligence anyway. So that'd be 16. Reducing it by 10.
Right, so you're only taking 9.
Yeah.
And then, guess what it does next?
Flies away with me in its mouth.
Lifts up into the air, flapping its wings, and tries to do a flip. I was going to say monkey flip. Tries to flip Akira off. Now he has to make a dex save to not fall off. So you just watch as Akira is about to fall off and then he remembers, oh yeah, I can just stick on solid objects, and just stands up straight.
I wish I hadn't
Fucking
already used
asshole.
Misty Step.
As he just goes upside down, and Felix, you're just span in place.
Really wish I hadn't used Misty Step.
And now it's Akira's turn, and hey, guess what? The mutant's turn has ended, so it gets all of its legendary actions back.
That seems like bullshit.
As
Seems like it
Akira,
absolutely is.
just like Shadow of the Colossus style, trying to still stab that weak spot, goes to bring his fist and punches downward. Hits. 11. I don't know what happened, then I had a brain fart. Hits. And does hit. Makes another punch. Hits. Wow, he's just steadily climbing in damage.
Dang.
Hits again. Oh god, that's a lot. It's only 3 attacks. And again, Astral is arm thingy and makes it a guaranteed hit. And there we go. Oh my god, that's a lot. Now that would have guaranteed killed Crusher Mutant. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because he did his bonus action on Arm Strike. So he did 62 damage in that. And that was a what's it called? Why am I forgetting? Legendary action. Felix,
Yeah.
does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
18 points of piercing damage.
I still live. Just.
You tanking it?
I mean, I have to. I don't have my reaction back.
Full HP Stoke? Right. Alright then. Aldane.
Alright, I forget, can I use Lay on Hands as a bonus action?
Nope.
Action.
I will say it's in the air so you could run under it. Like, well, you'd need to dash as well, so you can't reach him.
Yeah, I can't reach him in time to heal him.
It'd also take an action to use a healing potion on him.
I am aware. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to him.
Nice
Run
to meet you,
over.
Aware. I'm Kaito. Anyway.
Oh,
Gonna run over.
I don't think any of us are going to think of find out with a response.
No. I run over here and
Honestly, Akira would have probably just said that, because he is that kind of person as well.
I'm gonna hold Lay on Hands as an action.
I mean, it wouldn't really be able to be held, because you can just do it next turn. Like, you can't
Yeah,
really
no.
hold it.
Never.
Sadly, it would only be safe if Seamus was able to crawl into your range. And sadly, you
You're
can't.
right. What I will do is I will use my action to cast a spell.
What are you doing?
Let's go with Aid. I'm gonna cast Aid.
Giving aids. How
Yes.
far does your aids reach?
30 feet.
30 feet, so you're giving it 2. Because I will say, Felix would just be in range, I'd say. I'll be nice.
I'm gonna give it to Felix.
Oh no, he
Daron,
wouldn't be. He can't. He's 35 feet even on the ground.
No,
Akira couldn't even within range.
Hmm.
Now he could, yeah. Felix could now.
I'll cast it from there. So
Right.
I'll use it on Daron, Felix, and can I use it on Seamus? Would that wake him up?
No, I'd say. Each target.
It does give you temporary hit points.
I don't know the answer to this question.
It's a tricky one.
Wow, great, Jack. You've completely derailed the session. I mean, to be fair,
It's a valid question.
hmm. Fuck. I'm seeing very conflicting things. Hmm.
I imagine it'd be up to your discretion at this point.
So because it's not temp HP and it's actual like hit points HP,
Mm-hmm.
Seamus does come back up with 5 HP.
Yay!
5
I'll
point
take it.
maximum. Do you make sure to note your maximum HP as being different from what it is now compared to what it is with aid?
Mhm.
Just because you know, otherwise that'd be cheating.
So, was I one of the ones who got aid as well, or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I gave it
You
to
got-
you, Daron, and Seamus.
Aldane gave everyone aids apart from Akira.
Not dignifying that.
Dara.
Thanks for the top off, Aldane. I take aim and fire.
You're welcome.
Go for it.
God damn it.
Goes wide, I'm afraid. And as a legendary action, Felix,
Oh.
does a 25 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, really? Then I guess you won't be taking 23 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
I'd
Full
be
soak?
unconscious.
Oh yeah, you have to full soak it, don't you?
Yep.
Like a sponge. So, you're all probably pretty sick of this flying around, aren't you?
Where's the Oni bear when we need it?
Well, you say that. Oh no, I deleted the token. I didn't want it for this thing because I knew I wouldn't be needing it. But from the top rope, no. Be hilarious if it actually was. You know. Well, unless. No. He doesn't. But no. So, Felix, you can't really see it from your angle, but Seamus and Aldane, you see 4 arrows fly out and hit this thing. And now I have to make some rolls.
Oh boy. Munching
So,
on chips.
yeah, 2's month. How dare you eat during my session?
Sorry, I'll
I'm
turn my
not
mic off.
taking issue with. I'm not
Fine.
taking issue with him eating. I'm taking issue with him eating loudly.
Yeah, but I am. I'm the GM, Aldane. What I say goes. No, it's fine.
You mean I can't have my cheese board?
No, you can't.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I mean, why would cheese be crunchy?
I mean, I'm.
Is it
Well,
is it
'cause-
off?
No, but you know,
I'm
I.
eating crunchy cheese right now. It's goldfish.
One of my favorite D&D sessions was when we just spent the entire time, eating cheese and crackers and biscuits.
Oh, that's a crit. And then I have to roll these more die. That hits. That's also a crit. So, you guys watch as basically a flurry of arrows fly out and hit the creature in its wings, actually managing to basically clip its left wing. Now it has to make a check based on how it lands, and fails. Falling on the ground, prone, which means Felix drops out of its mouth as well, because I'm nice.
Are you alive, Felix, or are you unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
He's alive.
No, I'm unconscious.
Yep. And yeah, you just watch as one of its wings gets clipped.
I know I said that 25 didn't hit, but it did hit.
I was joking. I know it did hit. I'm not stupid. You don't have 20 AC and can cast. You don't have 21 AC and can cast shield. But yeah, you watch as it gets clipped, and you didn't see. Actually, I'll say Dayron because you have the best line of sight, and Seamus. Give me perception checks for free.
Okay.
There we go.
That works. Nearly said that hits. Oh, okay. So both of you. The thing is, there's only a handful of people in this entire country who could land that many shots that accurately, and one of them is stood on top of the creature, so we couldn't have possibly fired it.
Oh, hi, Zaris.
And you just catch a glimpse of a man with black hair on the rooftops as he walks away. You both recognise him very well. As you catch a faint glimmer of blue irises, but red eyes.
Hi, Kuro.
Who do you know? You don't know Zaris for being a bow user.
Because you know the Kuro's still around.
As the creature lands on the floor, writhing in pain.
Oh, it is Kuro.
And now, Felix, it's your turn. You are also prone, I'd say,
Goody.
but you are no longer grappled.
I mean, I have to do a death save.
You're not KO'd, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Alright. We pass one.
Like I was on 2 HP when that second legendary action hit.
He didn't stay down to you. How am I supposed to know?
You did though.
Because it did over 20 damage.
I
don't have that much health.
Well, fine. You
You
still
forget that we're squishy.
still passed the death save. You're alive. Seamus, it's your turn.
Alright,
You feel emboldened knowing that your friend is still around.
I am going to use my action to chug my potion of greater healing.
Chug
That's a
jug.
bonus action.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, is it?
bonus action.
If you're drinking your own potion, it's a bonus action.
Well,
Yeah.
then what? Could I use like an actual action then to cast Healing Word, or does it have to be a bonus action?
Healing word is a bonus action, but you could spend your action to chug the healing potion as well.
I'll do that. 44 plus 4. Okay.
Yep. You're sipping from the chug jug. What does it roll? Let's see.
Oh shit, that's 44.
Wow.
That's trash. That's 11.
Yep. So you get 11 points of HP back, and what? Who you healing wording? Felix?
Yeah. Give
Right,
me a
do it.
sec.
Dude, my dude.
You are...
Felix, you are now back awake with 5 HP.
Thank you.
The mutant gets up from being prone, while Akra is still just arms
Oh, I was
crossed.
still gonna. I think
Oh,
I was still
sorry.
gonna move. No worries.
Oh.
I didn't
No,
make
move.
it clear.
It's alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
go to the corner.
Turn order's in my way. I can't. Is that 20 feet?
You can move this turn order yourself.
I know, yeah. Just. There we go. So I'm just gonna be over there.
So, the mutant gets up. It's no longer prone. It is furious. It is very upset. In fact, it didn't know where it came from. There's only one person so far who's been firing arrows.
Yeah, that's
Oh god.
I was smart enough to figure that out.
It immediately goes to bite you, Daron.
no shit.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that hit.
You take 17 points of piercing damage as you are now prone.
Uncanny dog.
Not prone, but grappled, sorry. You are in its mouth though, and now it takes you for a ride. And Aldain,
Hold on, wait 1 second. That's 17 points of damage? Sorry.
Yeah. It's alright. Now it goes to swipe there, Aldain twice. 12 and 28.
The first misses, the second hits.
Would not have guessed. I think we were all in doubt on that one. You
I know.
take 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
And now it's Akra's turn. As he just stands atop the beast, glowing in silver energy, as he makes one final punch, or at least attempts to make one final punch. And he hits because he has this bullshit ability. But he doesn't die. And so then he goes for a stomp. Does not hit. Oh my god. Is this where Akira has his like fucking cringe moment and makes himself like a dick? And he's finally dead. As he stomped hard enough for his foot to go through the creature's head. It lays there, dead on the floor. Combat is over.
Thank God.
Can we take a few minutes to rest?
Sure. I mean, I'm not hurt. As he just walks off the creature, shrugging with like a shit-eating grin on his face.
Lucky
Come over.
you.
If you want, I can come up. I can just spam cure wounds on you guys.
That would
That
be
would be
nice.
appreciated.
Gather around, children, and I will dole out the healing goodness. And since Felix came here first, he will receive. Oh wait, no, Afra does. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have cure wounds. He has this instead, healing spirit. I completely forgot he doesn't actually have cure wounds because he thinks it's a useless spell. Rather, I think it's not a great spell. But it's fine. I mean, healing word still does very good. So, the healing spirit. How much does it give out again? Spirit can heal a number of times equal to your on plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So plus 7. It can do 7 heals. Doesn't actually say how much heal. Oh, 1d6. So Felix will get 2d6s first. Felix, you gain 4 points of healing. Daron gets 9 points of healing.
Thank you.
I'll do. Seamus, if you come over, naturally move your token. Seamus gets 6 points of HP, and Aldain gains 5.
Yep.
So that was that, and he does Healing Spirit again, because he can. And it just appears as if it's like, as if it was all ready to leave for its job, and it's suddenly being told it's working overtime. Felix, 7 points of HP. Seamus, 11 points of HP.
Oh, yay.
Dayron, 5 points of HP, and Aldane, 5 points of HP. And you just watch as the healing spirit, as it's still there, looks as if it's like, can I go now? Do I need to stay? Am I still working overtime? It looks
Are you
very
paying me
like,
in pizza?
it looked very confused and a bit annoyed, not very happy. And then Akira just looked at you guys and says, how much more healing do you need?
I think I'm okay for now.
I mean, you can still take that breather if you want.
A breather would probably help a little bit.
Alright. You guys have a quick hour, I'll keep watch or whatever, I don't know. And he just like casually walks up the face of this building and then stands up on top. Leaving you guys to have some time to chat as you take a short rest.
Die.
Seamus, do Song of Rest first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Three
Song of
D6.
rest. D6. Oh shit. /R. That's what I need to do. It's my bad. There we go.
I'm gonna change the
I'm
music
just
by the
gonna
way.
discount one of those hit die.
Yeah, you can. Here you go, Felix. You can use a mill, even, whatever.
I am at max now.
So, yeah. For the
Oh,
time
are
being,
my temporary hit points gone at this point?
they last for 8 hours.
Yeah, you'll
They're
be
not-
fine.
And it's not temp HP, it's your temporary maximum HP.
Yeah. I'm using that to
Like-
note that.
Yeah. So yeah, you can chat in the time being if you want.
I don't like our odds.
If you examine the body of the mutant as well, you do see arrows that are like very much custom made. You can clearly tell the tips are made to shred through flesh. And typically only shredder arrows are used by Codicine Guard and they have to be approved. So someone must have been hitting the stash.
Thank you for that.
Kuro stays winning. Stays the homie.
Why do you all look so somber about Kuro helping us?
Because he's
Oh, you don't know.
practically zombified.
Yeah, I understand the somberness then.
There's an almost sad, cool chill in the air as you sort of just sit there. Unless you want to talk about anything more, we can move on already.
think so.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
You just watch as Akira just jumps down and with a flourished lens, and just with his hands in his pockets, just gestures, ready to move.
Yep.
Right,
The line in the
let's go,
coconuts.
fellas.
Shake it all up.
Coconut and drink them both.
So, as you make your way, I'm going to move you to the world map. You make your way through the middle and higher tier districts. It's eerily quiet. Like, you don't encounter any resistance on your way. But you also don't see any survivors. You aren't sure if people have been evacuated, or if it's just, you know, it's actually peaceful.
Oh,
Genuinely
damn.
aren't sure.
Yes.
I think that's rocking. I asked, oh damn, how's Origami?
She's doing well. Last
Did
I
she
checked,
make-
she was. Sorry.
Did she make it out of the city?
I believe so.
We're gonna have a long time rebuilding after this.
Yep.
So, as you progress, you find yourselves in front of the castle, and it's just the doors are wide open. Inside, you still don't see anything. It's as if they're almost welcoming you. And before you go in, Akira just says, well, right now looks like the last time we'll be able to do anything before we need to go in. Are we all ready?
Point of no return, huh?
Well, I mean, unless you guys want to leave right now, but I'm going in, even if I have to
Let's
do it
go.
alone.
No, we'll
I'm
join
ready.
you.
Yeah.
Good.
No, we put forward.
So, as you make your way in, you just see nothing but trails of dead bodies. Dead mutants, dead people, a lot of guard, a lot of good people. And it's just sad knowing that, you know, this all happened because of one man. You have to check the rooms. Well, not have to, but as you're looking around just checking rooms, they're all empty. There's dead bodies around and stuff, but like, none of them seem to be reactive.
Alright.
The only thing you find is that the doors to the ballroom are suspiciously closed. Normally they're meant to be wide open. They're only usually closed if an event is going on.
Anything related to a trap that I can tell, or no?
Investigation, if you want to do. If you want to check if there's any traps on like the doors or anything, but otherwise, yeah. You examine the doors, it all just seems safe. Just seems like it's been shut.
No traps that I can tell, so... The trap's inside, I guess.
You want me to lead the way? If any trap comes by me, it won't hurt me anyway.
That would be helpful.
I feel like this is gonna bite us in the ass, but yes.
Nothing else we can do, but press
Mhm.
forward. Besides, you have me. No need to worry.
I think Dyron just thinks to himself the famous last words, I guess.
And so, as you are led inside, I will move you onto the map. You find Rua in by the middle of the room, caked in blood, battered, cut and bruised, with his arms and legs tied up, lay on the floor. And above on the other end of the room, you see Galpio, just sat there drinking a nice wine, and then the hooded figure that you can see here. What are you perceptioning for?
Can I get a read under the hooded figure's face?
Emotionlessness.
No, I
Does-
want to get a sense of, like, do I recognize the face?
You see the face of an orc. You've seen this face already. Yeah. But I'd say you can get another intelligence check to remember who it is. Actually, didn't you know the face of it? I can't remember.
I think I vaguely remember him.
I believe you know.
He's the
who
guy
it
from the
is.
bar. He's that guy from the bar that we...
Yeah,
Who's
Dench,
husband. Yeah.
Dench Smith, the owner of Club Seal.
Yes, the abusive asshole.
And so, Galpiu stands up and just claps his hands. Sakura! Perfect, I'm so glad you could get here. It's good to see you again. Well, again I said. It's good to see you, sorry. That's as if I know you. Well, I mean, most of the world practically knows who you are. And Akira just like stomps on the floor.
I
And it
shoot
just-
him.
You make a fat shot? Alright then, shoot.
Hot
Mate.
damn!
You shoot, and as it reaches, I'll just make, the ruler. As it goes across, firing straight at him, as it meets here, just before it just stops as if it's bounced off a wall. Then he just grins. You didn't think I was that stupid, did you, Dayron?
Always worth a shot.
Wall of force, you see. As I was saying, it's good to see you, Akira. I've waited for this day to speak with you and see your glory. And you just watch as Akira stomps the floor, and there's just like a loud crash, as if you just heard a thunderclap. And he just says, get to the point already. Why have you done this to my grandson and the rest of this city? Tell me now, and I won't rip your jaw from your head while you're still alive. And I'll tell you now, I know how to keep you alive through the whole experience. And he's just like, oh, I bet you would as well, you clever you. As he just points at Akira. The reason I did this is because I found myself a fan of you and your exploits. After all, you've taken on impossible things. And I'm sure you've only taken on even more impossible things in your lifetime, outside of this plane of existence. And I merely wish to help you on your evolution to become something more than immortal. And with this drug, he holds out from his coat this test tube, and it's this black liquid with like small bits of white and blue bits inside. This drug will make you not only stronger but happy, like my friend here, Dench Smith. Upon telling him I could make him stronger and happy at the same time, well, he practically bit at the opportunity, didn't you now? And the figure just remained silent. He's just purely basking in the happiness and silence. So, I have a proposition for you, Akira. If you were to take this, and we could work together, well, I will leave and we can go on whatever you would like to do. How does that sound? In fact, I have more than this one. All of you could enjoy this pure bliss. How would you feel about that?
Can I hold an action so that once Akira dispels the wall of force, I take a pot shot?
All of you could if you really wanted to. I mean,
How about mine?
Aldane can't reach, but the rest of you could. You'd have anyone who can reach 100 feet in a projectile can.
I think I could shoot my crossbow.
I mean, Eldritch Blast crossbow would be the same difference.
Oh yeah. Should I blast away?
It's up to you. But for now, though, there's a wall of force that's preventing you.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast wouldn't penetrate that.
What do you say, though, in response, if you do?
Or
I don't
actually,
say
isn't he
anything.
like-
I think I let my crossbow pointed at him. Make my answer.
Felix? Felix?
Look.
Mill,
Yes.
did you hear that at all?
Not especially. Sorry.
What did you miss then?
Mill.
I'm just trying to go back through my mind. I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now.
We can end it now if you want then, if you're that tired.
No,
There's
I
point
can
in
keep
talking
going.
now.
I can keep going, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. If you want, I can just repeat the whole thing. Like, I'll just go do a cliff notes.
If you could do a cliff notes, that'd be very helpful, thank you.
He basically just asked you guys what you thought of like taking the drug that he's offering to make you all happy and strong like he wants.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Right. Aldane,
Yeah.
what do you say in response to him? If you want to say anything at all.
We've already dealt with enough delusional madmen. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with you.
What about you, Seamus? Do you say anything at all?
For once in his life, Seamus will shut the fuck up.
Oh. Well then. Akira just looks and just says, I think those are your responses. Now why don't you come on down and we can save the cheap talk. And we can deal with painting the floor with your blood. As he just readies his fists on fire.
Question out of character. Are the
And
bad guys
out of
wearing any
character.
metal?
As far as you can tell, he's not. You can't see if he's wearing any metal, and it doesn't seem like Dent Smith is either under his cloak, from what you can see.
Noted. Okay.
And so he just says, "Well, the thing is, there's always what's it in meals? Ah, yes, the free courses. So how about we start with the appetizers, the starters?" As he just claps his hands, and you hear skittering across the floor.
I don't like
As
the
this
sound of
pops up.
that.
As this pops in and just moves over Rua with its tail pointed over him with a big grin. Are you all ready, gentlemen?
Down for
We're
initiative.
gonna need to do the thing.
No, just stop fighting, why not? Fuck it. What do you think? Here is the music mill. I'm gonna post it. There you go.
Could you have me to the turnover? I rolled it before you put it up. Sorry.
You can just do it again and then edit your thing. Just clicking your token and then do initiative. Then replace it with what you rolled before. Akru is ready.
Definitely ready.
Are you ready,
Let's see
Aldane?
how ready I am.
I will say, Rua is currently incapacitated. He's just barely conscious. The mutant was ready. Are you ready, Aldane?
Nope, I got the exact same roll as before. What the hell?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with consistency, am I right?
It is wrong and it's consistently bad.
Consistently bad is still consistent.
Uh,
So, you just watch as Akura bursts in energy as lightning bolts just seem to emanate from his body as he casts haste on himself. And just blasts right past in 140 feet of movement that he can use now. And now he does some attacks. A 1. That hits. Dealing 18 points of damage. As he just smashes it in the back of the head, breaking multiple spines on the back of its head. And then he goes again for another hits. This time a kick. Oh, that's such a shame it's not a crit. Because Ruicat doesn't count as flank. You hate to see it. But still, 15 points of damage. And that's Akura's turns. Felix.
How far away at the moment? 45 feet. And I will Firebolt.
No! Fireball? Crazy. That hits.
Wild.
Radical even.
8 points.
8 points of damage, you tell me? Fair enough. Yeah. You blast it right in the back of its head where... you've actually... as it turns around to face Akira, you actually see exposed skull that Akira's punched in. And you manage to hit it from behind, causing it to scream in pain. Nice job. Do you move? Oh yeah, you've already moved. The mutant goes to try and attack Akira. And I'm going to make this a public roll, because why not? Would you believe that doesn't hit him on a good day? He currently has 24 to his AC with haste. To give you an idea.
God damn.
And it can only do one attack. And Akira just blocks it before it even really gets any momentum. Deram.
Tyron just very quietly, very methodic. Like, it's almost like rote at this point. Aim and fire. Like, gets on a knee and fires the crossbow.
That... Does that hit?
16?
I mean, I'm the GM, I know. Sadly, it does not hit.
Mm.
Seamus.
Alright.
Do you start
I'm
blasting?
firing my laser.
Okay, go for it. You do have to. Oh!
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna roll that one real quick. 13
You
points.
shoot it in the back of the head, and you see the exposed skull from the back of its head start to crack. You see brain juices leaking out.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
I would not have guessed. That does, in fact, just hit. You still do damage, though. Bearing in mind, you're using Eldritch Blast without Agonizing Blast.
Maybe I should learn Agonizing Blast too then.
Well, that's an Eldritch Invocation. You either need a feat, or you need Warlock levels. And even then, you'd still need 2 Warlock levels to access invocations from the class.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Are you staying still?
Let's see. Gonna move like. Let's see. Right there.
You're moving closer. Alright. Aldane, it's your turn.
I'm feeling confident.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn. So close.
I would have said you'd been able to pick the javelins from the creature you fought before.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
So I'll just eat some javelins in.
Yeah.
Nope.
Go again.
Nope.
You hate to see it. But now it's Akira's turn. As he goes to basically... So, you watch as aura surrounds him. You've seen it before, Seamus, similar to when Kuro. Make sure that you can guarantee hit.
Mm-hmm.
As now Akira has access to at least 6 attacks with advantage as he activates Fighting Spirit.
Jesus.
Hits. Maximum damage.
Oh my god.
Hits because of his bullshit thing as a ranger. Wow, minimum damage. Hits. Hits. That's 4 attacks. And now haste attack. And now he's going to use a key point for flurry of blows, which means another 2 attacks with advantage. Hits. 15. So he's going to use his another key point to do his fire blast attack. That much plus 2d10.
God damn.
Wow. Gonna have to break out the calculator for this one, guys.
It's 28.
16 plus 7
28
plus
plus 35,
14
which
plus
comes up to 63.
63 in total, is it?
Oh no, it's more than that. There's 3 plus another 30 plus. It's 100 damage total.
Damn.
Exactly.
So you just watch as, like, the 7-page Muda happens from JoJo's. Like, Akira uppercuts it, lifts it off the ground, and then just starts punching over and over and over for the full 6 seconds. And in fact, 100 damage was exactly how much HP this thing had.
Oh damn.
He punches it so hard, there's physically no blood left behind. The air
Punch all the
it
blood
takes
into
up,
next week.
it's just non-existent. As he just punches it so hard, it just basically, is nothing. So now, well, there's no enemies to fight. But Akira does turn to look at him. If anyone else wants to do anything, you can. I'll give you 1 free turn to do something else. If you want to help Rua, you can.
I use my dagger to cut him.
Well,
cut his bonds.
it's Felix's turn now, so what does Felix want to do first?
Felix is going to move up. Probably there, actually.
What do you do then? You can hold an action, you can cast a spell, you have bonus actions as well.
Going to hold an action for a chromatic orb if something appears.
Dayron.
I move over there and I cut Rua's bonds.
You're dashing.
I have a bonus action dash.
Yeah. So you cut off his bonds. He's no longer prone, but he is still, like, he needs healing. Like, he looks fucked. But you've done all you can. Seamus,
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Rua.
just level 1.
Let's see, how many slots do I have? Yeah, let's do it at level 2.
Level 2. Alright.
No,
That's
not
10
a whole
HP.
much.
So now
Not a
Rua
whole lot
is
better.
technically conscious now. Which means he is now added to the initiative. His turn will go in the next loop. Do you do anything else?
Oh,
Could I just move up in front of Rua so I'm like he's got some
Yeah.
shielding?
Fine.
I'm gonna use my. Oh, can I cast Bardic Inspiration? You think?
You've already used your bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The sad reality of things.
Can I do a held action with my action?
I'll allow it.
Or, okay. So I'll hold.
Like, you could hold the shatter
Yeah.
if you wanted, or something like that.
Or I could hold a haste.
Yeah, on who?
We'll see. I'll decide if I use the held action, or do I have to decide ahead of time?
I mean, you could, even if the trigger is active, you can still decide against it.
I'm just gonna hold a shatter.
Right, Aldane, what do you do?
Gonna come over here, lay on hands for 15 hit points on Rua.
Ruit is now at 25 HP, which means he is half.
And then I move forward another 20 feet.
So, Akira just looks up and Galpiu claps his hands. Good job, good job. Now then, how about we go on to the main course this time? Go, Dench Smith. Show them why you're my tyrant mutant. As he walks over and just jumps down, landing on the ground. You can do your held actions if you want.
Is he within range of mine? "90 feet, yeah, he should be. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, do your held action then. Hits. What element?
Let's go with fire. Fire cleanses all.
It do. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Right then. Daron, you wanted to do an attack? Roll your attack. Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Seamus, you wanted to do a shatter, right? Dylan?
Sorry, my mic was off. I would have to do it on this guy because the other guy's still behind that force wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
here you go,
let's
Mel. Here's
cast
the
that
music.
motherfucker. Woo!
So, yeah, you blast him very much. That is
How much constitution can an undead creature really have?
quite a bit.
You'd be surprised.
Now he has to make a con save. Wow, he just gets under the save. He rolled really shit.
Nice. We love to see that.
As he just gets blasted and groans. And you all just hear him say, "So good." Oh shit.
These zombies are kinky, I swear.
What's his dex mod? Oh no, wait, why am I asking what's his dex mod? Unless he has a 24 or 23, he physically can't beat Akira anyway with a tie. So, Sakura's turn. With haste still active, he moves in. Reactivates his astral self. What am I talking about? His fighting spirit and uses that again. I actually need to check fighting spirit because it also gives him, because it's a really good ability, some 10 HP. So he has 15 10 HP, and all of these attacks are at advantage. So first attack misses. Second hit for 14 damage. He then goes again. Hits.
Is it an Ora Ora or a Muda Muda?
We'll see
Double,
how
double.
many. Let's see how many attacks he actually does hit with. Wait, no, that then 9s need to stop happening. I forgot to tag them off. The 9s don't happen. The above ones, I mean. So now his next attack hits for that much, and again for that much. So you just watch as Akira and him are actually like starting to throw punches at each other, but Akira's just moving too fast and pretty much uses his momentum to like bring him into punches. So he's like grabbing his arm and pulling him into a punch. Yeah. So now it's the Tyrant Mutant. As it just roars in fury and goes to punch Akira. That's a crit. And you just watch as he does. So Akira just gets punched right in the jaw, and you just hear a loud smack as he takes 21 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
So in the end, Akira only takes 6 bludgeoning damage and has to make a con save now. To actually hold haste. Passes. And then he goes for another punch. Doesn't crit, but still hits. For 12 bludgeoning damage. And then has to make another con save. Passes, because nat ones don't actually mean a fail unless it's an attack roll. And then he actually looks to you, Aldane, and moves forward.
Lovely.
You watch as Akira tries to trip him up with a kick, as he does provoke. And he hits, dealing 15 points of bludgeoning damage. You just watch as Akira kicks him right in the shin, and now his left leg is barefoot, as he just completely destroys the boot that Dench was wearing.
Bang.
Yeah. 100 and that much HP he has left. No spoilers. And now Dench goes for a bite on you, Aldane. That's a 24.
That'll hit.
You take 22 points of piercing damage as he just
Holy-
sinks his teeth right into your shoulder. Thankfully, as he bites through the armor, you don't feel anything going inside of you. You don't feel different, you just feel pain. So it seems like whatever he did isn't transmutive or transmitting anything.
That's a relief. Dude's still trying to bite a chunk out of my shoulder, though.
Felix.
So, did it seem like my fire-based chromatic orb did anything sort of special?
It just seemed like it hurt.
Okay. Then
I'd describe it to you if it actually did anything in particular. Like
Okay,
a special reaction.
that's fair. Yeah. Gonna lob another orb. Nat 20.
Ooh, that's pretty pog. That's sexy. What element?
Log champ.
fuck it, go for fire again. Fire really
Yeah.
does cleanse all.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Shit.
Oh my god!
Holy fucking shit!
That's 31, 41, 53.
53 points of damage. As you fire this shot, all of you actually see as Felix is almost struggling to control it. And he just blasts it so fast, it actually just shoots a hole right through Dench. And it just goes inside, blasts him, and now more of his body is exposed. And now then you just see inside of its ribs and lungs. As you're covered in some of the viscera of the blast. And you watch as some of the wounds start to knit and heal up. He's not healing himself, but, you know, for flavour. And in retaliation, he's going to punch Haldane's legendary action. That's 21. Haldane, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as he just punches you right in the shoulder he bit you.
Ow! Asshole!
Nice job, Felix. I hope you're feeling good about that, Mill.
I am feeling very good about that. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of damage.
That was
Rua's
a lot of
turn.
damage.
As he slowly gets up. Like, he's really struggling. You can clearly tell, like, bearing in mind he's been, like, probably kept there without food or drink. You can clearly tell he's quite, like, not looking good. As he runs in, activates his astral self. Well, he activates it once he gets in melee. Dealing damage to him. Equal to, but where is it again? Arms of the astral self. You deal... where is it now? I always forget where it is. Oh, equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts dice. So that'd be 2d6. For 8 damage. Now he has to make a dex save. This boy's actually rather dexterous. And just barely fails, however.
You'll love to see it.
He takes 8 force damage. Leaving him at that much. And now Rua goes in for some punches with his astral self. And a 1. Actually, no, he doesn't go in his astral self. He basically, the arm of the astral self forms around his foot as if he's wearing a glove on his foot. And he goes for a groin kick. Why not?
It's signature technique.
The family technique. For max
Any
damage
crits?
on the first hit. So I'm going to make a public constitution save for Dench to see if he's, like, still, like, enough of himself to, like, feel the true pain of a groin hit. Sadly, his balls are too strong, as he just, you see him wince, but he continues, and then Rua goes for another punch.
Man's got
crit.
titanium testicles.
If he crit again, I'd have nutted. 8 damage. And then, using a key point, he's going to flurry of blows. Hits. Hits. And does even more damage.
That's
Use
a lot of damage.
You just watch as Rua's probably very likely venting all of his fury at what's going on right now.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
That is that much. He did 34 damage in total. Not bad, really. Yeah. Daron.
I'm just kind of in motion, just aiming.
Yeah, you hit.
Bloody man right there.
Oh,
20 points?
20 damage. Nice. You just shoot right into its one of its lungs, and the arrow just starts being absorbed by the regenerating of its body, which is actually hurting it more because its body isn't thinking to push it out. Seamus.
How's he looking health-wise?
Pretty weak. A lot of them hits have done quite a few numbers on it. Actually, wait, I forgot. They're on, because you hit. In retaliation, Dench goes for another punch to Aldane as a legendary action.
God damn it.
That's a 13. You're lucky. He rolled a nat. He rolled a nat 2. Yeah, James, what do you do, my guy?
I am going to fire my laser.
You what? No. Okay, go for it.
Fuck.
You try. You try again. Nothing comes out. Maybe you're a bit spent.
Yeah.
Do you move?
I'm pretty good there. I'm kind of like half covered behind the pillar.
Yeah. Aldane, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab this motherfucker.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Hell yeah.
That hits. That hits. That hurts.
Oh, that was without dueling, so it's 13.
13. Oh, that was max damage as well. Tasty.
And again. Nope.
You slash right through him, and it just goes cleanly through. But it's slowly trying to regenerate, and it's struggling. Now it's Akira's turn, as he slides into his DMs and uses his third and final fighting spirit of the day. And he's going to use Action Surge, which means 9 attacks with advantage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
1. Oof, that's double damage on the force as well. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
I think he's dead.
No. Oh wait, yeah, that hits because of his bullshit ability. 5.
Stop, he's already dead.
6. 7.
How many strikes does he get?
8. And the final one at 9. His weakest of the lots. Do you understand why he's uncontestedly considered the strongest mortal?
Well, yeah,
We've
if you could do
understood that
9
for a
attacks in
while.
a single turn.
But
I think
like,
anybody would be.
also here's the thing: he can do Action Surge twice a day.
That's bonkers.
I mean, hey, 9 attacks with haste would be what fighters could do anyway. Fighters are insane, really. Like, people say human fighters boring, or like, fighters, but like, you can get this much damage anyway. So he did 117 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
And Dench is still not dead, but
What
barely
the fuck?
barely hanging on. You actually watch as it's basically reduced to like a few fragments of its skull and brain left. Most of its legs have been completely destroyed. It's only got one arm, and most of its rib cage is collapsing, piercing its own lungs, meaning its own breathing is killing itself. And its spine is in such a way, it's at an angle visibly, and it doesn't look nice. And you actually hear, Aldane, give me a perception check.
Okay. Roll20 will load for me. There we go.
I'll allow it. You can barely hear the word help from it, as it's looking with only one eye at you.
Sorry, pal. Can't really do much.
And so, I'm going to change the music. As you just hear Galpu clap. He says, "Wow, perfect, Akira. You've exceeded my expectations. I didn't know you could be this perfect. In fact, you're so perfect. Well, it's just a shame, really, that you do have to die, isn't it?" And all of you see in his hand this, like, metallic banana? This, like, metallic thing. It's like a crossbow, but it's not a crossbow because there's no bow to it.
He's gonna
gonna
chuck a
change the
boomerang.
music. Well, you can clearly see a hole that something would come in or out of. All of you can give me give me a history check, all of you.
Ooh, history checks are rare.
Dyron's an idiot.
You have no fucking clue what that is, Daron. You have no fucking clue what that is, Felix. Alright, Aldane? You have no... so, Seamus, having travelled around, you know that some brand new technology in Black Rain, you've heard that uses gunpowder to shoot metallic, like, rounds, like ammunition.
He's got a
Oh,
gun.
yeah, gun.
You don't know the name of the weapon. All you know is that, like, you've heard these can kill a man in just one shot. And you don't even have to be really trained for this to be a danger. And Akira,
Great.
you just hear Akira burst out into laughter, and he just says, "Wow, what's a fucking gun doing here? If you're gonna shoot us with it, that's piss poor. That little pea shooter won't do anything." And Galpu just nods and says, "Yes, it wouldn't do anything to you, but what about him?" And you just hear a loud bang echo through the halls. It wouldn't be too bad, because you've heard Akira's fucking explosive fists pounding on Dench and Rivers, but you watch as it doesn't hit any of you. It hits Dench. And you watch as some of that corrosive liquid that you saw Galpu show off before begins to go inside of him. And Dench begins to writhe and scream. And you just watch as Akira says, "Back up now!" And Aldane, and Daron, give me dex saves.
Who?
Aldane and Daron.
I am
Brewer
not good with
passes.
things. Oh, thank God.
You pass, Aldane. Now Akira has to make a roll. So with Akira... What?
Can I duck behind that pillar right here?
So I was going to say, Akira actually, with his movement, zooms to grab you and pulls you over. And you all just watch as Dench begins to mutate and writhe. And he just breaks apart into just goo. And then nothing happens. It's probably only for a few seconds. But then you see the goo begin to fester. And bones begin to burst out.
Ugh.
As this begins to appear. As a colossal, mutated figure bursts out.
Ooh.
And wait,
Whoa, that's big.
and it's growing. It's actually so big, you only see the bottom half of it. as the rest burst through the castle. And you just hear Galpiu laugh and burst into laughter as he just says, "This is my perfect creation. This is the Keres mutants. The prime creation of what I wanted Akura to be, but I guess I must make do. Be careful now, the castle might fall on you." As you just see rubble start to fall around the area. As I'm going to say combat's over. As you actually need to leave the room, because if you don't, you'll have to keep making checks to not get crushed by debris.
That's we
I'll,
can go.
Yeah. Rua dashes, just vaults over the stuff and just like, "Come on, we need to move."
Don't need to tell me twice.
Oh, yeah, it's 50 feet, so we can go 100 feet.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going
Rua
my
just...
full 90.
Akra actually just takes you by the arm and just says, "Trust me, Aldane," and just
Okay.
you learn what it feels like to move like Sonic the Hedgehog. Are you moving, Seamus?
Absolutely.
You dashing? You
No.
dashing? So
Yeah.
as you make out the door, you all funnel through as Akra leads you out. You all get out. I'm just gonna move you guys there. Seamus, you get led out. And Aldane, you get led out. You just watch as some rubble falls onto Akra and Rua. And you just watch as they're barely holding it up, as they have to make strength checks to hold it. The thing is, Rua has his arms with the astral self, so he can hold on to this. Or at least he can try. He barely does. You actually begin to watch as Rua's coughing up blood. Now, Akra must make a strength check. And, well, an athletics check. They're barely holding on to it. And Brewer just yells to you, there's a way to get to the roof of the castle. Just follow around to the right side. Just go! Now! We can hold this."
Okay.
And so, I'm going to give everyone a break before we do the final battle.
Okay then.
Okay, ooh. I gotta get myself some agua.
I'm getting a drink for myself.
As am I.
As well.
Okay, that's saved. I would have actually cried if I had lost that, so it's good. That's going to go off soon, so I'll leave that tab. To do now, I think. View. Layout. Design.
I have returned. Is anyone here?
I am. I never went away.
So what do you think of Akira fighting with the intent to not even just kill, destroy?
Terrifying. The fact that he can physically do over 100 damage in one turn is...
And none of them were crits.
I know. Considering, I'm down at 34 health, that's right, it is the TFS Discord anniversary.
It's crazy to think that without it, I probably would be a lot more of a shot in online. Because Discord was really the TFS Discord was really the thing that really got me to come out of my shell.
Oh, same.
With being online.
Same. I mean, I was part of the TFS Discord from the start because I'm also a patron of theirs. Took me a good 6 months to actually feel comfortable talking.
You're spamming it with emotes. That's the thing. Also, what do you think of the session so far?
It's good. I'm glad my roles are going well, and so Felix is getting to do some stuff. Especially that fucking crit.
That crit was so good. That was really strong. But yes, after this fight, I will say, we will be doing the wrap-ups and the epilogues of fates of characters and stuff.
Alright.
I think you'll like the ending though. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Looking forward to it.
I like it, but I mean, what I like is different to what everyone likes, so I won't hold my breath.
I'm glad, though, I haven't used up all my spell slots. Got a decent number left. That's quite good.
Do you think that would just be the final fight?
No, I did always suspect there was going to be another fight after it, though I admittedly thought it was just going to be against Galpew.
Nah. And hey, here's your not so subtle thing that it's just the four of you guys this time. No NPC help to help you fight. Totally not scripted that ruined Akra would be left behind.
Yeah.
I mean, Akra got, them fights to be
Yeah.
Again, it takes a dubiously canon special for him to really go all out. Because he knows that,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I finished my essay, by the way.
So, Mel, how many hours of sleep are you running on?
Put it this way, I haven't slept properly since we last talked.
Oof.
Oh no.
And
Oh, you here as well again?
That was 8 p.m. 8 p.m. British time. So we're now past 24 hours, probably.
Jesus.
Are you here, Dylan?
Yep, I'm back.
Are we all ready to dive in?
Yep.
Right, let me get the final music for these fights, as I will also bring you to the map. You will get to enjoy the final battle of the Hatayia of the Dead special. This will be the Hatayia of the End. Thank you, Climate Pledge. And here you go, Mill, and anyone else. As I bring you to the map. No, I don't move the map. I bring you onto this map. There you go. As you are on the rooftops of the castle, and you find yourselves face to face with this horrifying beast. Any traces of Dench Smith have completely gone. It's just an amalgam of flesh and bone and disgustingness.
He stopped being Dench and now he's Hench.
Oh
You know
no.
what time it is, fellas?
Initiative
Initiative
time.
time?
Initiative.
Wait, so where exactly are we at this point?
We're on the rooftops of the Centralis Castle.
Oof.
So
that
we're
wasn't very
above
good.
the thing. Are we above
You're
the
above
thing,
what?
or did he climb up to us?
You're... You
What
are
is my
looking-
initiative today?
You are, to give you an idea, you are looking at this from mid-height. You are looking at it from the waist above.
Oh shit, so it's like Megatron size.
Not even just, this is like kaiju shit. Like, you could probably... the Tarrasque you saw ages ago at the tunnel would probably be able to match this.
God damn.
Is everyone on the order? Right then.
I think so.
James, it's your turn. I will say, you guys can move through here, no issue.
Right.
Also, attacks of opportunity aren't a thing. I will say this is too slow and lumbering
Cool.
So
to
best idea is to not
get
group up.
opportunity.
That would like a combo of 30 feet, because I would go here and then there. Oh, I can maybe go 5 more feet. Alright. And I'm gonna
Oh.
poke it.
I'll say
just
now,
poke it.
just blast it.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
know.
final fight.
I'm gonna poke it.
I may have had a
Yeah.
dumb idea.
Do it. When it's your turn, do it.
It's a really dumb idea.
Alright then, that's 20 points. Will it pass the save? Probably, because this
Probably.
has a shit ton of con. I'll give you an
Yeah.
idea now. It has 26 con.
Jesus.
No,
Fuck.
it's gonna pass.
That's a 25. But it does take 10. No, it takes 9 points of thunder damage. As you
Yep.
blast it in one of its eyes, it just makes a dull roar.
Like I
Clearly-
said, I'm gonna poke it.
The mutant, looking to you, seeing what you've just done, raises its fist and slams it down. That's a 15.
Shit, that hits.
It hit for 26 points of bludgeoning damage
Jesus!
as you nearly get punched off the roof. Aldine.
Oh boy. Well, I have to get into melee range, so. Use bonus action to queue up Divine Favor.
Alright.
and go stabby stabby with my sword. Okay. Does that miss?
Wait. Oh, no. If you'd have rolled the 16, that would have hit. Its
Okay.
AC is actually shit, because it's, a big lumbering mess.
So that
That
one
hits. That
Sure.
does hit. That do be hitting. That's good damage.
And another D4. Oh, nice. Excellent D4. So 17 damage.
Maximum damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep. Okay then. Felix.
Let me just check that distance again. Over here, ugly! Chromatic orb.
Nope.
You hate to see it. Misses. It just looks to you as you say that, and just seeing it straight on, you just misfire. Daron. You can just flank and, catch it between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It can't move. It's stuck.
Oh, there goes my dumb plan.
Like, you can't forcefully move it unless you want to destroy the battlefield you're on.
Phooey.
And you might die because of that. That hits.
I was hoping to provoke it enough that it jumped at me and then I'd Misty Step away. And it'd fall.
Dude, you can only see above the waist.
I said it was a dumb plan.
Well, that was 20 points of damage. Seamus.
Alright, go in there. And... I'm gonna use Healing Word on myself, because that fucking hurted.
Also, oh boy, I hope it can't do simultaneous line attacks.
Yeah, that would...
You like to know.
We would like to know.
I'm hoping that it can't do magic, but I also don't know how long its reach is.
And I'm gonna do one more thing, just because I still have my action.
You jump off the edge. I respect that.
You say
It's
that,
a
but
good point.
for a crazy moment, I wondered if I should just Misty Step out, into nothingness.
No.
I know.
hits.
The sane part of
Does that hit?
Yeah.
the sane part of my mind, bonked the other part of me on the head.
Wow. Yeah, you scratch it. It doesn't even look at you when you do that. It's too busy looking at everything else. The mutant, turning to see what just did that big damage to it, sees Daron. 11.
Miss.
As it just goes for a horizontal swing, and you barely duck under, and then Seamus has to duck under because of its reach. For flavour. No, it misses Daron and then hits Seamus, and you don't get to do anything about it now. But yeah.
No.
you just- barely duck.
Mrs. Daron crits Seamus is sent flying off the castle.
What happens?
Titans!
What happens to human bodies when they move 300 feet in under 6 seconds?
Exactly what
Nothing
happens
good.
in Attack on Titan whenever someone gets fucking bitch slapped by one.
But yeah,
Kinda.
Aldane.
Oh boy, it's me again. Time for some more stabby stabs. Or slashy slash, as it were. Yay!
That hits.
That's 13. Again. Does that hit?
Yeah.
That is also 13.
That's easy to lower down. Thank you. Yeah. Felix.
Another chromatic orb.
I would not have guessed.
Fuck.
Misses, I'm afraid.
My luck has deserted me.
You got that crit, you peaked too early, my man.
Yeah.
Daron. If Daron crits, I'm gonna not.
Isolate, rapier, then slap, and short.
Yeah.
Well, it
thank
was a
God.
crit.
Not that kind of crit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not.
It's a 19 though, I think, right?
failure.
Come on then. Do you sneak attack damage? Damage.
18?
Is a lot of damage, yes, indeed.
And then my short sword offhand. 25.
Look at you.
Just ignore the sneak, and that's 5 damage.
5, that is very easy to round down. Seamus. I will say it is a bonus action to reload your crossbow. That is a thing.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna use that bonus action to reload my crossbow. And I'm gonna be doing that as I'm going.
You get to do only one attack.
Right there. Actually, I'm gonna use my action to dash. So I'm just gonna. This whole thing is.
Oh, he's
basically
now
just
still
movement.
running.
Yeah.
Where you going? Oh, right there. Right there. Okay then.
Or, actually, no, I'm gonna. Right
Okay.
there, actually.
The mutant being hit by Aldane is going to make a smash at him. That is a 21. Oh my god, it only dealt 4 damage.
Why couldn't that have happened to me?
So it
It gave
goes,
me 26 damage.
so it goes for a punch, and you barely limbo under, as it just manages to hit you right on the nose of the tip. Not full on, but at the side.
So my nose is broken, but I'm otherwise fine.
It's not broken, but it feels like it might as well be. There you go. You lucky bastard, Aldane. Oh yeah, you have to make a con save to not lose Divine Favor.
Right.
Imagine you lose Divine Favor because of 4 damage. You do as well!
You just had to fucking say it.
I
You
did.
just had to fucking say it.
You lose concentration because you think your nose might have been broken. You have to sniff up all the snot. It's your move.
Alright. Well then. How's the thing looking, by the way?
Pretty good.
Damn.
For a horrible abomination against existence, it's looking pretty swell. That does hit.
Alright.
That does hit.
Damage.
That does hit and hurt. That does also hit and hurt. Wow,
13?
you're just getting
Wait, is that-
consistent. 13 is a good number though. You're consistent. You
Yeah.
keep rolling max damage though. You really cannot complain. That's 26. Very nice.
Yep. I ain't complaining.
There we go. Felix,
Third time's the
Let's-
charm.
if you miss, I'll cry. You should stop using chromatic orb for a bit, I think.
Did that miss again?
It's AC 16.
God
Oh
damn.
my god.
Right, well, okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. End of my turn.
Alright. Here.
Yep. Give me a second to pull my.
That hits. You're just doing consistently good damage.
22.
So,
God damn.
And then short sword offhand.
misses.
And that's the end of my turn.
Wait, not the. It's fine. So, as you stab it right in its stomach and just cut across, it just begins to roar. I need all of you to make con saves.
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Sadly, the DC is easier the further away you are.
Well, that's shit.
Yep, you
And he
have
roars
failed.
a terrible roar.
Aldane.
Haha, nope.
No. Felix and Seamus pass. So they only take half of this.
Oh god, we still take damage.
30 points of thunder damage for those who fail.
30.
And I
30.
am down.
3-0.
Yes.
Can I uncanny dodge this?
Yes, you did see it coming. Which means those who succeed only get 15.
Oh yes, only 15.
Aldane is unconscious.
Thankfully, you may have found your savior.
The only
As
that
you-
comes out of nowhere with the frog splash.
Well,
He comes out with a chair.
no, but someone else does. As you see in
Bye,
the distance.
girl.
As you see in the distance, with a very familiar white mask and black robes,
Turum.
Turin,
Wow.
bigger than normal, and he's in the air holding a giant ballista.
Kaiju, fight! Kaiju, fight!
He's not that big. You watch as he moves over and just drops it down over here, by here, and I'm gonna put it on the map, right there. And he just says, "Use that against it. There's instructions inside."
Sounds good!
And he just looks to Aldane and just says, "Oh fuck!" And he pulls out a scroll and just says, "Aldane, get up now!" And he's gonna cast Healing Word as a scroll.
Yep. How much do I get?
What's that? You gain 9 HP max.
Yep. I am alive.
Yep. And he just says, the ballista will have the instructions you need. Use that to kill it. Seamus, it's your turn. Actually, before it's your turn, he just says, all of you need to man it, however. Now it's your turn.
All of us need to man it. So I'm just taking a full ass lap around here? Okay.
If you want to dash to make your way over, you can. You can get there in 60 feet, you'd be there. You'd be there. You wouldn't be square. Do it. Make your way over.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces
So,
passing
Mutant's
home.
turn. It sees someone big and goes to punch him. That's a crit.
Turum, no.
So I'll tell you now, its punches deal 3d6 damage. 3d10 damage.
Jeez. That's a lot.
This is 6d10. In fact, I'm going to make this a public roll. Wow, that was shit.
Yeah.
As Turum takes that punch straight on though, and has to make a con save. Does he hold it though? Let's see. Let's just see, my guy. He wait, no. Half of 27 is what? 13?
Yes.
Yes.
He holds, but he's not doing well, and he just like looks at you and says, "I need to go. I can't take this anymore." And so Turum leaves. Aldane, you can get up and make your way to the ballista.
Disengage the ballista.
You don't need to disengage. Again,
Okay.
I already said before, it can't do opportunity attacks. Can you even make
Okay,
it that far?
I'm gonna read the instructions.
No, you
real
can only
quick
reach
then.
up to here. You can reach up to here, 15 feet.
Oh, why is that? Oh, I was prone, right?
Yeah. So, the instructions say, and they have a little chibi art.
Nice.
It shows Aldane holding the ballista from the front, and it says instructions. Aldane is to be at the front, so that the other three using to fire don't get blown away. It then says, in chibi, Felix and Seamus must be at the sides to angle the shot and to turn it round. And then
So I'm already
Dayron,
in position.
and then Dayron with their precision accuracy must make the shot. And then it also says, all of you must channel every bit of magic you have in you to then make this attack hit.
Okay then. Well, Aldane is going to use his action to heal himself with lay on hands.
I'm gonna say that I'd say that'd be a bonus action to read it.
Okay.
You
So,
can
yeah.
tell this is Jade handwriting, by the way.
So I heal myself for 6 hit points.
Right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Felix,
I'm in position.
do you let the others know about this, Eldane?
Yes, I do.
Right. So Felix, you and Seamus must go over to twist the ballista into position and move it.
Misty step over. Come on, mouse.
You can walk over.
Yeah, but I'll only get to there. I walk.
No, you
in.
need to be next to, next...
What are you on about? You were here. You have enough movement.
Do I? Oh. Okay then. Yeah, fuck it. I don't miss the step then.
It says you need to use all of your magic abilities to do it.
You need to be over here, by the way.
You can be, yeah, you can be where Aldane is and do it. Yeah, so, I need you, and Seamus will be helping with his own check. Both of you need to make strength checks.
Oh boy.
Good luck.
Seamus? Felix is no help.
I'm going to use my inspiration to be help.
Pog. Felix? Seamus? Do you also have
Oh, shit.
inspiration?
Please say you have
Yeah, I do.
inspiration.
So
Please.
I
you
do
do a
have
19
inspiration.
and he does an 18 as you both just and angle it so it's like where is it? Here.
The fact that we both fucking got nat ones.
Is hilarious. Daron. You can
I'm
maneuver
gonna
your...
burn. I'm gonna burn all of my movement to get there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get there. Let me start it because it's in an awkward place. It's so you get there. Right. Now then. Seamus. It does say all of you need to pump any magical abilities you've got. Which
And
means,
that
Seamus,
means-
you need to dump
All our spell slots.
all of your slots and any abilities like inspiration. Magic,
Shit.
bardic inspiration, I mean.
So I'm just nutting everywhere, basically.
Bye-bye spell slots.
Bye-bye spell slots and bye-bye resources. You dumping it all in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to.
Before you empty it out, how many spell slots did you have?
3 third level, one first level and 1 second level.
So wait.
And then I had 3 uses
So
of
how many
Bardic
level 1?
Inspiration.
How many level 1? 2 level 1?
2 level 1, 1 level 2, and 3 level 3s.
And 3 uses of Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
Right. So that will take your whole turn up to do.
Sure. Yep.
The mutant turns and see you all there, makes a strike, gets 12. So as it goes to strike you all, you just watch as a shield meets its fist and bounces off it, but you see it cracking. Aldane,
Dump all my spell slots in then.
all spell slots, all lay on hands, and any channel divinity you can do. And divine sense if you want.
So that's 5 divine senses, 4 lay on hands points. I think. How many channel divinity do I get per day?
You would have 1 right now that you can use.
1 channel divinity, 3 level 1 spell slots, and 1 level 2 spell slot.
The 4 lay on hands. And what use spell slots again, sorry?
3 level 1s and 1 level 2.
Alright, that's smoking, that's sexy. Yeah, as you move in to hold the ballista basically on your shoulders. Felix, your turn.
So 4 level 3 spells. Um, 2 uses of Painter's Inspiration.
Yep.
And do all my
It's
ink
all-
slots count?
I will also say racial spells will be added to this if you want.
Do my ink slots count? Because I have 30 of those.
Yeah. Do you want to use all 30?
Yep, all 30.
Are you doing your Misty Step?
Yep.
Right then. Deram. So I'm going to say, because you only have Levitate, right?
I have Levitate and Misty Step.
So you can use both of those, and then you'll also be able to make the shot.
Can
so you
I
only
aim?
have... no. But
Okay.
you'll understand it's fine. It's right in front of you, it'll be an easy shot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pumping in.
And then 1 from the other thing. So if I'm correct, this is all that everything that you pump in, right?
Yes, correct.
So the moment you do this, you watch as an arrow forms out of magic from all of your spells that you cast. All of you glow with an awesome aura of power, and this monster just looks straight down at you guys. Do any of you have any last words you want to say? Starting from Dayron, because you're the one who's going to make the shot.
Can I go last?
Alright, Aldane actually, because you'd be at the front. Any last words for it, Aldane?
Rot in hell, you abominable beast.
Seamus? Seamus?
Sorry, say what?
Any last words for the monster?
Hasta la pasta, baby.
Felix?
Bye, Dench.
And Dayram?
Say hi to the devil.
Right. Dayram. I want you to roll me just a d20 plus 4. Because this is based on your Constitution and Wisdom. Because you have two different things that would use that spellcasting mod. You also have advantage anyway. So roll 2 of these.
Oh god, if he gets double nat ones.
So an 11. That's fine, because with the inspiration, Felix, roll me 2d8s.
2d8.
And Seamus, roll me 3d8s.
Oh damn. That went well.
Yep. So, this is how much damage it's going to deal to the creature. That's 1, 2, 6, 12, 15, 17, 5. No, that'd be 17. 5. Right, yeah. So it deals this much damage to it.
Oh! There was 2 100s in there.
Holy fucking shit.
And
You blast it so hard, there's just pure silence. All of you are certain you've gone deaf. As you just... There's just nothing but just pure light that emanates from this. And noise.
I'm just imagining it like the fucking first Final Flash.
As you just wipe this thing off the map, there is literally nothing left of it. And you actually just watch as then the ballista that you use crumbles apart. Actually, no, wait, no, I need to bring you back to that map. I forgot, because of the thing. As it's dead, the ballista crumples apart. This would be a hole. And you just sit there in pure silence as it's dead. And after what seems like a bit, Akira and Rua come out. And it's just like, what the fuck happened? You guys okay?
Monster's dead.
Thank God. And then you just hear clapping.
I was about to ask about that.
I will say now, all of you have... How many levels of exhaustion is there? You have 3 levels of exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks, half speed, and disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
And halfway to death.
As you just watch, as... Guess who appears?
The dickhead.
Floating out.
Kuro!
As he just stands here, lifting up, having cast Fly beforehand. He just claps his hands. Well then,
I shoot and fire as many times as I can.
you have disadvantage.
I don't care, I'm shooting.
I'd say as you're trying to shoot, he still talks. So he just says, well then, very good. You exceeded my expectations. It is incredible to see that Cardicians have such might. I'm very impressed. But alas, I must spread my joy with the world. I hope you can understand that. And so you just see this boy, another one of these appear, and just lands. Not lands, but it's flying above you. And you just watch as from the bottom of its legs is holding a ladder that Galky holds onto. And you just watch as it flies away, unfortunately.
Get back here, you smug fucking coward!
Well, you watch as Akira you run over to try and meet him and stop him, because you can if you want.
I'm gonna
I'll try.
You can run over and try and do whatever you want. So Akra
Do we
tries
have
to. What's that, Dayron?
Our speed's half.
Yeah, your speed's halved. So you'd have to dash to make over even 30 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aldane was closer so we can get there.
Can I fire an Eldritch Blast?
You could try if you wanted, you have disadvantage.
No dice.
It's an 11.
Oh, oh shit, I forgot I got one more.
Felix, are you gonna shoot?
Yep.
Ooh,
Firebolt.
that hits.
That does hit.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
that does hit. Actually, no. That one doesn't hit Aldane, as he does have shield on him. And sadly, that misses. So Seamus dealt 10 damage, actually max
11.
damage on him.
Oh no, that's the crit, yeah.
So you leave a scar across his face as he just waves you. And the creature begins to fly off into the distance. And you see, actually, if you give me a perception check, you can see the rider of the creature.
Perception.
You know, I
Don't
was kind
forget-
of hoping we'd be able to kill this smug motherfucker.
Don't forget you have disadvantage, but
Yeah.
you all did very good.
14.
You all squint in confusion, because that's a Cordician guard.
Ruh-roh.
This is probably the saboteur. And in fact, they jump down. I'm going to drop an NPC token as they jump off the creature and land in front of you. And they lift off their helmet. And you wouldn't believe who you see. It is in fact, as I delete the token, and replace them with
God.
Guy.
What a twist!
And you actually watch as the creature, the flying one, begins to struggle. You notice its wings are damaged. And you begin to hear Galpy like, "What's going on? Why aren't you piloting it properly?" And Guy just said, "When was I ever loyal to you? Did you really think I was? No. I made you think I was in your pockets when I really was just getting close enough to do this." And you actually watch as the creature's flying and refreshing. You watch as it's got some explosive barrels on its body.
I fucking knew it.
As it begins to fly away rapidly. And you just watch as Guy clicks his fingers and casts Fireball,
Counterspell now.
blasting the creature, sending it dropping and falling down. And if you look over the edge, which I'd allow you to, you actually see countless zombies at the bottom, just waiting for Galpio. As he just screams to his death.
You know, Guy, I really need to thank you for that fireworks show.
We lost a lot of good men today. I don't feel like it was worth it.
No. But at least you dealt with the man responsible.
His creation dies with him, though. We need to make a head count of all the people. And if what I've heard is true, then we need to find Kurogane.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to take you all to the world map. So, now we're in the epilogue. As you do a head count, and every NPC is safe. In fact, every survivor you could have saved is safe.
Even
In
Kura?
fact, you got the best possible ending.
Hooray!
Well, fun fact, as I'm going to change the music, as you are doing a head count and you are exploring, as this is the next day, as you're given time to sleep, you're still very tired, but they need you out. They need any able-bodied person, not only to kill the rest of the creature, but to then find survivors. Sadly, there is no rest for the wicked. Here's the music. Felix, Mill. Here you go. So, as you're exploring the lower districts of the town, you're walking through some of the rubble, just finding people, finding survivors, finding zombies to kill. You did good today, but of course, it's really hard to feel like that after all the lives that have been lost. And as you're walking along, you hear an explosion. Do you head to it?
Yep.
You run as fast as you can, and Ruba is actually with you during this. And you find yourselves in front of the Red Dragon Baths, which are a popular sauna in the area. Known to be very good at stuff like detoxing and stuff like that. And in the fog, you see a figure. A figure that's groaning, with red eyes. Are you ready your weapons?
It's a zombie! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Yes.
And you actually see a very familiar pair of blue eyes with that red and black hair.
It's Zombie Kuro! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Fuck, I wish I hadn't have survived that of how much it hurt. You just see
It's
Kurogane.
suicidal Kuro! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
You just see Kurogane in a towel, but his eyes are still red. And you see his arm bandaged up. Where the rest of you can presume he was bitten. And he just looks at you guys and says, "Oh God, what happened?"
Something exploded?
Probably a burst pipe. This area was a bit on the fritz anyway for a while. Fuck.
Put a face mask on, man.
I tried to detoxify myself of the zombie infection, but it didn't seem like it worked.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure out something.
Seamus,
Yes.
give me an intelligence check.
Okie doke.
As you actually see the bandage fall from Kuro's arm. And if you want, you can actually medicine the wound as well, if any of you want to.
Sure.
Rua's going to do medicine as well. Well, yeah. Anyone else?
I'm doing it. Nope.
So, examining the wound, Rua just says to you, "These aren't normal teeth marks. These look..." And then it clicks for you, Seamus. The reason why Kuro's sneezing, and why his eyes are red. It all falls into place for you, Seamus.
Oh,
Those were false teeth he was bitten with.
oh my god, because it was an old man zombie.
And it's pollen season, which Kuro is allergic to. Which is why his eyes were red.
But isn't it the saliva that does it?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I
But
mean,
you know,
he should,
it's-
he got
you know-
bitten. He should still get his like tetanus shot or something.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, from what you can tell, it didn't seem like any saliva got in the wound. Because it was just pure denture that bit him.
Okie doke.
Meaning, he was never infected to begin with.
Hmm.
What a fucking drama queen.
You knew that from the beginning, Kuro, didn't you?
No? Wait, what? Fucking hell. I think I'm gonna go back in the sauna. He genuinely did not know, you can tell. As he just goes back in the sauna and has to sit down. He's clearly not well.
I'm gonna kill him.
Brewer's just like, I can't believe this.
I'm gonna kill him.
If I don't kill him first. And that's the end. Or it would be. But 2 weeks later, as you're still cleaning up the city, you guys get to enjoy a night out. As you're actually all given a break. I'm gonna
Cool.
copy paste you into this map. Oh fuck, let me get rid of all the zombies. Shit. Ah! No. Just imagine there's loads of NPCs hanging around, but you guys get to enjoy some time off together. All of you. It's just nice. It's bustling again. You actually feel like things are sort of starting to be on the right path. It's quite late out, and you're just enjoying a nice day. However, in the distance, you see a man with red eyes, hobbling, groaning and moaning. And it brings back some unlikable memories. What do you do when you see the men in the distance? Do you approach?
Knee-jerk reaction, I shoot him with Eldritch Blast. No,
Please
I'm just
not.
kidding, I don't do that.
Well, what do you do? As a lot of people are starting to run and scream.
We approach cautiously.
You approach.
Kneecap him?
Give me insight checks if you want.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
So Felix, you have to go really up close, but he doesn't seem to be biting you. And I say,
Well,
Felix,
it's like
you're up
all our
close.
dice luck has run out.
Fuck.
Dayron, you can tell this man's just drunk, and he looks like he's about to vomit on Felix. He was having to check up close.
I pull Felix out of the way.
Felix, make a deck save. See if you dodge the vomit. Felix?
Hmm?
Make a deck save to dodge the drunken man's vomit, because he's
Sorry.
about to throw up. He's actually just pissed. I'll make a... You fail.
Of course I do.
It lands on your pants. And now it's the end.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that's it. That is the Halloween special. I hope that was fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, slightly rocky first session, but, you know, it definitely got better as it went on.
I'm
Yep.
glad. I'll admit
Especially
it
once
worked
we
great
got the
first
gang
session.
all together.
You got to see Akira actually fighting to just destroy someone.
Yeah.
We had an attack that did 1911 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But with that, that is also the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching. In terms of future streams, Tuesday, Fuzzy and I will be playing Control. Thursday, we are doing our movie monster tier list in celebration of Halloween. Saturday, we will be discussing horror and thriller movie tropes.
I believe
then-
Dylan and Aldane will be gone for next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday, no D&D.
Which means I have all the time to prepare for the main campaign. Because this was definitely not procrastination for the main campaign.
But in terms of Sunday, we'll figure something out. If we can get Fuzzy interested, might do a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. We haven't done one of those for a while,
Ooh.
and I want to play some
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh. But otherwise, once again, thank you for watching. Please give us a follow on Twitch and Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. And otherwise, we will see you next time. Good night.
Later.